each and every one of you. For the next hour, you decide what we are going to be chatting about. Now, we are going to be hanging out and allowing you guys to come on air with us, and we're just having a little bit of tech trouble here today. There we go. And so, if you would like to come on air with me, I would love to hear from you guys. If you're 18 or over, you're welcome to hit that request button and let me know that you would like to come on air with me today. If you are under 18, you do need to DM me, and you need to get a consent form for your parents to sign. You can come on next week's episode, or you are welcome to chat with me down in the comments below. We've got a lot of fun things happening today, and in the Toon world, a lot of interesting things have been going on, so we will be chatting a little bit about that today, including some really cool things that we have been working on, plus some cool things we've got coming up. So, welcome. I'm glad to see each and every one of you. Please let me know what you want to chat about today as we talk a little bit about what has been going on inside of the Toon world this week. And I'm super excited to see each and every one of you here. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. If you are a fan of Toons, you can come on and talk about your favorite webcomic. We can talk about Toon Ladies stuff. We can talk about other things. If you want to talk about my books, if you want to talk about everything but marketing, because marketing is the next hour. And I would love to get your questions answered for you guys. And if you're an author, you can come on and talk about your comic too. Yeah, we would love to see you guys. I definitely just knocked my hat. Sorry, guys. So let me know, what questions do you have down in the comments below? I appreciate each and every one of you showing up. Earlier this week, we actually hung out with the fabulous Aritan, the author of Luff, and whew, did we have fun. Girl and I hang out an awful lot, and we just had the best time on air, chatting with each other, answering questions, talking about Luff, which of the guys may or may not win Bee's heart, and we are starting to break out some of those questions from the interview, so those are starting to show up over on our YouTube page, so if you want to find out how exactly she built the Luff system, head on over to youtube.com/toonladies for that. And this coming Sunday, I'm really excited because we are hanging out with Jenna A. I've enjoyed the show. Oh, I made my graphic too high. But I'm really excited because she's another good friend of mine. We're going to be hanging out, talking all about Enjoy the Show, and one of my all-time favorite Toon boyfriends. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. You can find that over at youtube.com/toonladies. And then the following week, we're hanging out with Mushmallow of Defects. And then the following week, we're hanging out with somebody I am so flippin' excited to hang out with. His name is Selden Young, and he is the producer of the Swan Princess movie, which was one of my all-time favorites growing up, so I'm really excited for this one. It's going to be a really good time, and I'm looking forward to this. So it's going to be so much fun because he actually has, I don't know if he's going to wear it, it's starting to get warm, right? So he might not wear his suit, but he's got a suit just like Philo Barnhart, my Disney animator friend, has a suit that's Beauty and the Beast stained glass. This man has the Swan Princess characters with pink and oh, it's just, the whole thing is fantastic, and he's got a card that matches. It's amazing, but it's coming up soon. And I'm really excited for that at the end of May, last Sunday in May. So you can join us for the live streams every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for all of the fun. Okay. If you've got questions, now's a great time to drop those down. I see we've got some questions coming in, so let me go ahead and I'm going to probably click on that little box there and see what's going on. But if you want to join me on air and chat with me, I would love to hear from you guys. Now's a great time to go ahead and hit that request button to come chat with me live on air. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we do have a question. What is your favorite genre for webtoons? So you guys know I'm an author. I'm a best-selling young adult fiction author, and I write sci-fi and fantasy, and everything's romance-based. So, I'm gonna be real honest. I don't exactly know webtoons genres because they're kind of off of what the book world is, and I stay very, very focused on the book world when it comes to this. I'm not messing that one up. So I like things that have romance in them, and I lean towards sci-fi. I do read some of the fantasy, but I lean toward the sci-fi. I read the contemporary, but in general, as a general rule, I don't typically lean toward contemporary stories. There are some good ones that I love, like hardcore love. I don't read contemporary in books. Usually, I have like one author friend I read her contemporary books, but in the Toon world, I found most of them are contemporary, like a whole bunch of them. You got the contemporary, you got the fantasy, and sometimes you get the sci-fi. So it's like in there. As long as there's a good romance, though. Although there's like one sci-fi that I do read that has no romance, and I'm like, yes, here for the dystopian sci-fi. Keep your questions coming in. I would love to get those answered for you. And if you want to come on air with me, you just got to be over 18, and you gotta click that request button so you can come on air and chat with me. I'm gonna scroll up. We're getting like comments, and I want to actually read them. Luff author is amazing. I know, Rachel is so much fun to hang out with. And lots of emojis. Emoji love. We love that. When you are dropping those hearts down there, that does help me out, friends. That helps me out because it tells Instagram we're doing something good, we're doing something cool, and they should be kicking this out to more and more people because, you know, we're awesome people. If we're coming to hang out, we're bringing friends to the party. That's all I'm saying. We like it when you guys bring your friends to the party. Now, if you are here hanging out with me, I do want to hear from you guys. Go ahead and either leave some questions down in the comments. You can either use the question button or you can just drop them right in the comments. Either way works for me, or you can come on air with me and have a conversation. We can talk about your favorite webcomics. We can talk about your webcomic if you're an author. We can talk about my books if you want to. Sometimes people come on and they want to have conversations about my books. If you do have business questions, that's actually happening in 45-ish minutes. In 45-ish minutes, we're going to go over to at KM Robinson Social here on Instagram. We're going to be answering any business-related questions. So if you're a Webtoon author who needs help growing your platform, I got you. If you are an Etsy shop owner, or if you are a coach, or if you're some kind of professional and you're teaching people, you can come on over and we're going to help you grow your business through smart social media marketing, because I kept getting flooded in this chat with business questions. So we made a whole separate platform so you guys can come grow your businesses. Yantel, I'm so excited that you're here. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, leave your questions down below if you've got them. I would love to get your questions answered while we're here hanging out, doing all the fun things for our Ask Me Anything hangout. And we've got questions. Do you read a lot of webtoons? I mean, I feel like to answer this, I have to be like comparatively. I feel like I read a lot. I know that I don't read a lot compared to all of you. I also know that I am an author. I'm a book author. So, like, right now, right this minute, my objective is to write my novel. I'm the person that writes a full-length novel in 9 days. And so I'm writing a book right now. So I am woefully behind on my webtoons. I am not going to lie to you guys. I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 I'm up to date on, only because I needed to do something to help the author out. So I'm behind on everything, including my favorites, by at least a week, sometimes like multiple weeks. You like my hat? You always like my hat, Santel. Thank you. It's cute, right? Top 3 webtoons. Usually I give my top 5. So I feel like I have to reevaluate every time somebody asks me. I'm like, has my opinion shifted? Has something else pulled into the lead? So usually let's do it this way. When I tell people to come over and read Webtoon, I tell them usually to start with Let's Play, My Dear Cold-Blooded King, and Enjoy the Show. Did I get them all? Yes, those are the 3. Because I'm like, what are my top 5? I haven't said it in a couple of weeks. What are my top 5? I'm like, no, those are the 3 I tell people to start with. So with Let's Play, Enjoy the Show, and My Dear Cold-Blooded King tend to be my go-tos, and like have this as an introduction because I think these are really well done. Go read these first as a good introduction. If you guys want to join me live on air, I would love to have you guys. Go ahead and hit the request button and hang out with me. I'm kind of lonely. I would love to chat with you guys. So hit up that request button and let's talk. Otherwise, drop me some questions down in the comments below. Thank you. I'm a hat person. So like I've got a chair right next to me, and this is kind of where I toss the outfits that I use when I'm filming my videos. So I just kind of like rotate through outfits and I batch create my videos. And on top of that chair currently is like a pile, like a stack of hats. And I just kind of like, oh, what hat do I need? What do I need to accessorize? I see questions coming in, but we're getting requests. So I actually do want to come join people on air, and then we'll come back to those questions and get those answered for you. So let's see if it screws up my feed today, because yesterday we were having some issues with the live streaming glitching a little bit when we brought up fans. Hi, friends. How are you?
Hey, girl. Hey. Yes, I love that hat. That hat's amazing.
Thank you. It's like a super. I can't see with my. It's pretty short, but I'm like, look at the hat. You guys want to have conversation? My hats.
Ooh.
Like, I'm not joking. I've got all the hats sitting here. I got this one for $5 the other day.
Oh my gosh. You remind me, like, that fashion is just a boutique. Like, you should just open a hat boutique.
Oh my gosh, I would be the best hat shop owner. Like,
Right?
please, dream job at some point. That'd be awesome.
Seriously, when I was in Salem, they had all different kinds of hat boutiques up there.
Really?
Yes. Like, there was clothes too, but they had a lot of hats and everyone had them on. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't fit in.
I live in a place where no one wears hats, and I own all these hats, and I just want to wear my hats, so I wear them on the internet. But, like,
You need to go to Massachusetts, so.
I know. We're going to take a road trip now.
Right?
But,
road trip.
I'm in the process of moving as soon as, like, all the quarantine stuff dies down. And because I'm going to have a new space, I'm actually going to do, like, a hat display on a wall. I'm, like, so excited for it.
Well, I am very excited for that, but I'm very sad that you're leaving me.
I know. Well, it means a road trip, so
That's
all good.
Yes, and I'll come to you instead of you coming to me, so, because it'll be nicer where you are.
Then up here. We live, like, an hour and a half away, friends, so, like, we're kind of in the general area, but.
Yes. Yes.
Are you cosplaying? Look super cute.
Oh, thank you. Well, since I did 2 Harley cosplays the 2 days in a row, I did Arkham Knight and Arkham City. Today I decided to do Harleen Quinzel, and that's when she is a psychiatrist before she goes all crazy. So, yeah, check it out.
Matching with the colors, too.
You are? Did we plan this again? What?
We have a tendency to show up in matching colors. It's really fun.
I know, we're starting to think alike. We talk every day and start to think alike.
I'm not gonna lie, my co-hosts on my other shows and I started to dress alike too, and it's just one of those random things, like.
Right,
yeah.
right. I know, it's funny. And how about those glasses you told me to get? Like, definitely came in handy for this.
Yes.
Cosplay, so.
Blocking glasses?
Yes. They're amazing.
Ever, right?
They are. Except for when there's light shining in them, they look so weird on camera.
That's why I never wear them on camera. So for those of you that don't know, blue light blocking glasses are like non-prescription glasses that you get that tint a little bit of what you see, so that when you're working on a computer screen, it's not burning out your eyeballs and it's protecting your vision. So if you're doing computer work.
And they're great for reading webtoons.
Yeah. I literally, when I'm reading my webtoons, I'm like, I'm not burning my eyes out for this. Pop those on and we're good to go.
Yes. I was like, when you were saying, oh my gosh, I'm trying to hold the camera with one hand. When you were saying your top 5 favorite webtoons, I was trying to remember your other 2, and I'm like, wait, I forget 2 now.
I know. Well, like, it kind of changes too because things are on hiatus and things are not on hiatus. Oh no, I didn't even think of the right ones when I thought of the other 2. My bad.
I was surprised Rosie didn't start yelling at you, age matters.
I know. I love that one. One of the 3 that I like. Do this first. This is what it's the next tier. Like, oh, you've read these first? Okay. So age matters and go over and read Love, and like then you start like, oh, all your friends, like which have the series, just like name them all, right?
I know, right? It gets long. The list gets long. I held back. She's too funny. Her dedication to age matters.
Yes. Rosie had better hit that request button at some point.
She better hit that right now. I'll leave and you come on, Rosie.
Come yell. It's going to be fun.
Definitely. I mean, seriously. And she knows, like, literally every little detail. Like, some things I forget, but she is on it. She's like, I know where that image is. But I swear Andrew did something sneaky, and we can't find the episode where he did something sneaky.
I think you came up with that, because, like, I don't feel like...
Did I imagine that? I don't know.
You were very about it. Like, you were very adamant about it. But I feel like it wasn't a specific thing. I think you just got the vibes toward the end. Because,
probably.
Like, full, and then he showed up and like
He probably just like did this, and I was like, "What was that look?"
reading it.
He's up to something. I swear he's working with Daniel's dad.
That was your theory. That was so y'all, we have conversations about this. We had a group conversation about this, and she had feelings on the topic.
Feelings. I have a lot of feelings about that Andrew. He is way too nice. Yeah,
I wish that they had played up the potential love rival angle, because we got it for like one episode and then it disappeared. But like,
I know. Super weird now.
I do not know if it's me that's for, or if it's you.
There we go. Oh my, I'm sorry. I'll go.
Totally back up in a little bit, see if we can get that fixed, because sometimes the internet just hates us. But we do need to. Rosie's here. I know that there are questions coming in, guys. We're gonna get to those in just a second, but we're gonna hang out with Rosie first because we want to see what happens. All right. Here we go. Hi, girl.
Hello. Oh my gosh, it's skipping today. It's not happy.
Is it? Are you having trouble with my feed too?
It's fine now, but just wait any minute now. It's gonna explode.
I know. I'm recording it next to me, and I'm like watching. I'm like, am I frozen? Am I not frozen? I don't know.
Yeah, TM was really she was really shaky toward the end there.
Yeah, well, last time I had her on, it did like this weird waterfall effect, so all the pixels just started water falling off her face. It was really interesting.
Oh my gosh.
So, friend, what do you want to talk about today?
Oh my god, I really should have planned that, huh? You were in the midst of a very interesting, of course, our Andrew is evil theory. And I get where she's coming from. He is a little too nice.
He's very nice, and that's why I like him.
But if that's a crime?
I want more Andrew. Like, I feel like it started out strong. We introduced him. We had the potential little spark there, and then like he's just appeared inside of the office, and we don't see him very often now. So I feel like we need to start petitioning NG to like bring Andrew back and like give me more.
I know. I think he'll be there some more coming up now. He has to be, because I think that it's sort of veered away from being in the office toward the end of the season. So we're talking about age matters, Lucas. That's what I talk about here.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't have to ask that question around Rosie now that we've stated it. Like, if it's age matters.
Yes.
Andrew, we're gonna
talk about something else.
We don't talk about other things with you, no. So you don't think he's evil?
I mean, no, I actually really don't.
I don't. I think he.
I like to play it up and say he's evil, even in like Discord. I'll just run around and say he's evil, but no, I don't actually think he's evil.
The truth comes out.
Yeah, I could see it being a pretty good twist. I mean, if it happens, I can't say I'd be really shocked, because we've now beaten this to death by talking about it so much.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will. I think he's gonna be fine.
I just want to see like a side story with him. Like, let's give him a girlfriend. Spoiler talk. People be saying that it wasn't a kiss, and I'm like, be sad if it wasn't. I mean, I think
you're gonna be sad.
I don't think that it was. I think Angie's messing with him.
I think that he's doing something, but I don't. And I'm sure it's really nice. I'm sure he's trying to do something very nice, but I don't think he's maybe going for a kiss. I think that's a little.
No, I don't think so.
He was feeling some things toward the end there, but
I feel like if it were gonna be a thing, we would have seen it, and then been left on that cliffhanger.
Right. Or like, But it is a pretty good cliffhanger, just wondering if he did or not. It was enough to keep everyone very on their toes.
Oh, yes.
We don't know. We don't know. And we won't know.
That's true until it comes back.
So,
yeah.
Here we sit.
I mean, she could be really mean and just like dive into the storyline and not address it for a while.
I wouldn't be shocked. I have some feelings about what I think's gonna happen, and yeah.
I would do that though. Like that would be what I would do.
I think it's just gonna be like not addressed. We'll just sort of move on, and then maybe in 20 episodes they'll go back to it.
Hey, do you remember that night?
Yeah, everyone is just loading Webtoon at 8 p.m. Central Time on Tuesdays, waiting to know what happened that night, and she just doesn't tell us for like 7 months.
I would do that. I would do that.
It gets everyone in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots
yeah,
and lots.
I agree. I think he might be whispering to her or something, or telling her something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking happened.
It could still be very nice. He could be going in to be like, I'm glad you're good. I don't know. Because that's something Daniel would say. Glad you're good.
It's a very bro thing to say there. Like, I'm glad you're good.
Very in character for our Mr. Yoon. I know this story so well.
You do. You know everything.
Hey, that's a good idea. A full comic of just Noel.
I feel like that could be fun. Guys, do you want an I Love You spinoff? Let us know.
Noel.
Just Noel.
It could just be like 40 panels of Noel. Just being Noel.
I mean, he is the interesting one. I'm just saying.
I still haven't read that one. People get after me for it. But I've looked at Noel.
You haven't looked at him. He's not to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know that.
His love of chicken nuggets. I too love chicken nuggets.
That is so interesting. Just him running and laughing, eating chicken nuggets. Okay.
Like, I'm into that. I relate. So
there's gonna be a live stream when you pop on here and you're just like, just hanging out, doing the Noel thing, eating the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I should do that sometime.
You should.
I've made so many promises. I'm like, I'm gonna write on my face. I'm like, I'm gonna eat some chicken nuggets next time. And then I always just come on and I'm like, age matters.
It's so funny. Oh gosh. Is he? I'm like 2 months behind on this
Dylan?
one. No, where they're talking about Noel.
I was like,
no.
The only person I know about going to jail is Dylan. Can't say anything. I'll just bring it back to age matters.
I see that. Elvin says chicken nuggets are great. I Love You is such a slow burn. Dang, it's like a non-existent slow burn. Like, that's where we're going with that one.
Yeah, I was like, is it even burning toward anything?
Last time I read it, no. we kind of left that behind at some point. They actually They changed it. It's no longer a romance on Webtoon. So,
which was smart because it seemed like it wasn't.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, I would agree with that. As a best-selling romance writer, I would say that was the wrong classification for that one.
They have, I know you're talking about that before. Their genres are a little bit off at times.
The genres are interesting.
Yes.
Just they're interesting, but coming from the book world where things are very clearly defined, it's just interesting.
Yes.
Saw that they changed it to a drama. Yeah, it's much better as a drama. Much better as a drama. Hey guys, if you're just joining us, we are doing our weekly Ask Me Anything Hangout session. If you've got questions, now's the time to drop them down below. You pick our topics for the next 25 minutes. And if you want to come on air, you can hit the request button and you can come and join me and hang out on air just like Rosie is right now. Talking all about age matters and Noel's weird love for chicken nuggets.
Honestly, I could come back and talk about that.
I know.
Go do a research paper on Noel's chicken nuggets.
You haven't even read it? That's amazing.
No, but I could do it.
I feel like you should, though. Like, an outsider's perspective on Noel and his love for chicken nuggets. Just like an essay.
I should just do an outsider's perspective of I Love You. Like, what I've just gathered from being in the Webtoon kind of fan community.
That would be a very fun video.
That would actually be fun for a lot of people. Like, take a popular webtoon that everyone else is reading that you haven't read yet, and then just give what you think it is based on what everyone has told you.
Yeah, we could do that. I could do that because there's a bunch of the popular ones I have not read yet, and y'all get on all the time. Just send me titles, and we could maybe figure that out. Maybe we'll do like a live stream at some point. You toss those things at me, and I try to tell you what they're about based on what I've heard.
Yeah, funny
for that. Wants to talk about Siren's Lament because I haven't read that one yet.
Yeah, you could just give your I have read it, so I can't even give an example of what I would say it's about. So yeah, the only one I know is I Love You and the chicken nuggets. That's all I've got. So
I haven't read Unordinary yet. Yep, that would be another one.
That would be one you could comment on for sure.
Okay, guys, do you want to do this? Do you want to see this? We could do this like as a bonus video maybe next week or sometime. Let us know down in the comments below. See if we can mess me up royally.
I love this idea.
We'll just bring people on and be like, okay, what haven't you read? Okay, tell us all about it.
Yeah. So what do you think the gist is? Let us know.
Yeah, tell us all about it. We'll challenge. It'll be fun.
I would love to hear what people think if they were talking specifically to us or in some sort of group situation where we were talking about Weirdo Alert and Andrew and Age Matters, what people who hadn't read Age Matters would think it was.
Ooh, especially with the Weirdo, like
between anything we've ever said.
It's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be an intense conversation there based on that one.
There's some weird guy, and I guess Andrew's evil.
He's not though. I don't think so. That's just TM. She's spreading around her lies. I'm just calling them lies. We don't know, but
I mean, we've said it enough around Angie now too. Maybe she'll make him evil.
Wants her that way? Can we not do that?
We're like, Andrew's evil. She's just like plot twist.
She needs to come hang out with me, and we'll fix this because like I'm not here for that.
I'm gonna ruin Age Matters.
Guys, what do you want to see? Let's see who we can influence to do things. Speaking of which, I may or may not, here's an exclusive for you with very little facts behind it. I am currently influencing some of these authors, and they are doing projects for me and with me in the next couple of weeks. Like the big name people that you've seen on my show recently. Rosie knows some of this. Rosie does not know all of this. But we are doing things. It's gonna be fun. It is. It's very big. Andrew needs to come back. Hey now, you'll be all being like, I knew it. Hey, maybe. Or we're gonna be like, TM influenced it, because
it's all TM's fault.
I blame her, and then I'm gonna blame you, because you're the one whispering in NG's ear over here.
I'm more like yelling, but you know.
I was being polite about it, but okay. That's so funny. Oh gosh. I feel like though, we could probably make some fun things happen in that one if we really wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I will say my fans have influenced some of my writing. Like I do things to infuriate them because I know it'll really upset them. Or if they're like, oh, I really hope this person's lovely. I really hope this person's wonderful. I destroy it. Like I do that. It's a fun thing. And so I'm definitely okay with some of these webtoon creators pulling some of the mean stuff that I do. None of them have like gotten anywhere near my level of meanness. I'm really hoping one of them will, but we'll see. I'm hanging out with some of them. I'm over here like, okay, how can we make this mean? How can we make them rip their hearts out and put it in a blender? Like, how can we make them throw the phone across the room?
Now I'm scared.
Don't read my books. There's a couple fluffy ones. You'll be okay. Just ask me before you read things.
I only want nice things. There could be like a sprinkle of drama, and then I just want it to go away.
Oh, okay, there's certain books you shouldn't read from me. Like I kill people. Don't read them.
It's like that. There's a webtoon, Days of Hannah. Don't read it.
Oh.
It will destroy your life.
Is it mean and vicious?
Yes.
Then it sounds like I should read it.
Actually, you probably should read it if you enjoy this kind of thing. You'll probably.
I do.
I mean, I cried for like an hour, but why not? Give it a shot.
My fans do. So my fans are so emotionally distressed over some, not all of, but some of my books that they've started an emotional support group. That exists, like it's a thing.
You are mean.
And it was the first book in the series. There's like 2 books in the series. Get to
What
the heart.
did you do?
I ripped some hearts out. Like all I'm saying. Whew.
You are not to be
I
messed
did a lot.
with.
I am not. I will kill my characters. I have killed my main characters before. I won't tell you which books, but it's fun.
That's.
I usually, if I'm really, really mean, I'll kind of like leave it where it's like, yeah, they probably didn't make it, but you can make up your own mind. But like, also no.
Probably not. But I'll leave it up to you. I see Purple Hyacinth in the comments. That's a good one that you also haven't read.
I have not read that, but
that'd be a good one for you to try and decipher what happens. That's a good webtoon though. You should when you've got time.
I keep hearing that it's really, really good. I haven't gotten enough information to make a decision on what it could potentially be about. So I feel like I'd have to do a little more digging without actually reading it to figure that one out, to be able to like say something funny.
Ah, that's fair. That's crazy. That's like one of my top 3 for sure.
That's what everyone keeps saying, and I just haven't had the time. But on the list. Oh, we're getting recommendations. Yeah, we love recommendations. Recommendations are good.
I need a longer list.
Yeah, well. Okay, guys, get the comments. Give Rosie a list. I'm kidding.
Give me one I haven't read yet, besides I Love You.
I'm just going to start, like, assigning you things to research for me. Be like, can you read this and summarize it for me?
And I've read probably 90% of the originals at this point.
I know. Oh, gosh. So funny. What is MPL?
Midnight Poppyland.
Oh! I'm so bad with these. When people are, like, putting in letters, I'm like, oh, what does that mean?
Yes, it's MPL Day. It's a big deal. There are people go hard for that one.
I know. I was chatting with her the other day.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I do read that one.
Yes.
Think I'm up to date? I don't think I'm up to date.
Love advice from the Great Duke of Hell. You are after my heart. I love that one.
Leaving all love down below. Hey friends, we got 15 minutes left. If you want to come on air with me, now is the time to request. If you've got questions, go ahead and drop those down below. We're going to be chatting for just a couple more minutes. And then in a couple of minutes, we're actually headed over to my other account here on one of my other accounts here on Instagram, because I'm helping you if you're webtoon authors or if you're an entrepreneur of any kind to build up your brand. And this counts if you are someone who has an Instagram account, want to build up your following to get noticed by the webtoon authors that you love. So like, I'm answering social media questions, business questions, marketing questions. We're doing it all over on @KM Robinson Social in like 15 minutes. I'm going to be hanging out with you guys answering your business questions. And I want you guys to come hang out with me because I need company. I've just recently started this and my fans don't know to come join me yet. They join me over on my YouTube live streams. They haven't hung out with me very much on Instagram ones. So I need you guys to come and train them to show up and ask all the good questions. So come like hang out with me and my red hat. Have some fun. I'm just saying you should.
She gives A+ business advice.
Oh, I'm very good at my business advice. I've been featured on like most of the main national news networks, and like I've spoken at tons of conventions, and Facebook has interviewed me for my innovative work in the field and like fun things. So I got you, and it's not just like me making things up. I'm legit with this one.
She knows.
I do. I know.
I saw them. They're trying to get Lucas to come on, and I think Lucas should come on.
Okay, well, let's find out. Let's find out. I'm going to let you go, Rosie, because it doesn't always tell me when I have request notifications. So let me go ahead and put you down. Thanks for hanging out. Yep. Can't wait to chat with you next week. And stay tuned, guys, because Rosie's actually doing some fun things with me next week. And I'm going to tell you about them in the not too distant future. You don't want to miss out because me and Rosie and TM. It's going to be a thing. All right, friend. I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We have requests. Pulling those babies up. I don't. People, we've got 10 minutes. Somebody needs to request to go live with me. I'm just saying that I'm lonely here on air, and you guys need to come and hang out with me. Speaking of which, if you do come over and join me at Cam Robinson Social on Instagram here, we're actually going to be chatting about how to handle hater comments. So if people come to your account and like leave some hate, we're going to talk about how we're going to be doing this, what we're going to be doing with that, whether to delete them or whether to leave them or whether to engage with them. I'm going to be breaking down my tips and giving you 5 questions to ask yourself before you do anything with hater comments on any of your accounts, plus answering your questions over on social media. So now's the time to do all the fun things. And if you've got questions, now's the time to hit me up, because I would love to get your questions answered. And I would love to hear from you. We've got like almost 10-ish, well, a little over 10-ish minutes left to hang out with you guys. So whoever's coming on with me next, it's like short. You get short conversations. And there's actually something I do need to talk about. Okay, so before we bring on anybody else, there's one quick thing that I do want to chat about with you guys. And it's about how you can help Toon Ladies. So here's the deal. We've been doing a ton of content for you. We have been putting out daily content. We've been doing videos. We have been doing stories. We've been playing games. We've been doing quizzes. We've been doing tons and tons and tons of content. But it has taken over my life, and I have to be a responsible adult. And so I cannot be spending as much time on Toon Ladies as I have been, because I don't make money from this, and I'm ignoring my businesses where I do make money. So how can you help me? We actually need you to go over to YouTube. We need you to get on youtube.com/toonladies, and we need you to watch the videos, because we can monetize that platform, which means I can start to make money off of those videos, but I have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And right now we're about halfway to our subscribers, so we need like 500 more. And we are about a quarter of our way to our watch hours. So we've got about 1,000 watch hours, but we need you guys to watch through more videos. So what you can do is actually watch the videos, or you can do a nifty little trick where you go over, grab one of my playlists, and just start the first video, and then you can mute it, and you can actually put it down on your toolbar, or you can like do other things so that you don't necessarily have to listen to me talk a lot or the authors talk a lot. And I get the points for you guys watching that. When we get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, I can start to make a little bit of money, which means I can spend more time doing Toon Lady stuff. But also, the second I can monetize Toon Ladies, I'm actually going to be hiring some people to help me out to create more content, to do more things, which means I might be able to pay some of you. Would you love to be a part of the Toon Ladies team and make money? That'd be pretty good, right? So go over to our YouTube page and just like watch all the videos, and then bring your friends, because we need those subscribers. We need that watch time. So yes, please come over and help me. It's super easy to watch videos. I just leave them on in the background. Exactly. Just leave them on in the background. You can even mute it. That's totally fine. Or lower the volume to like really low. Put music on over me. That's fine. But it helps us out because I can't keep doing this. It's just, if you've noticed, I have like cut out almost everything from Toon Ladies for a week, because I had like actual work I had to do. And I don't want to keep doing that. So you got to help me out by helping me to grow the YouTube platform, so that we can kind of monetize it, and we can cover my time that I'm spending doing this, and then get some people hired on the team to do some extra things as well, maybe even you guys. And P.S., we actually have some big changes coming to Toon Ladies and our Discord and the things we're doing. I'm excited to release that. That is going to be probably next week-ish, because also gotta be like adults and write the books and like run the businesses and do the things and have the meetings, and you know. So it's super helpful if you can be going to YouTube. If you can leave comments on the video, that helps. If you can leave the thumbs up, that helps. If you can be here on the social media platforms like Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and leave the comments and like interact, that helps us to grow. But priority is to watch through those videos, because we are trying our absolute hardest to get to that point. And I unfortunately overestimated how many people some of these authors would be pulling in for the talk show episodes. And so I need to get that bumped up dramatically and very quickly. Otherwise, I got to take more steps back, which means less fun for you guys. I don't want to do that. So help a girl out. Watch through the videos. You can do it on silent. You can do it on low. You can do it in the background. That's totally cool. And then leave some love. Okay, real fast. Real fast. I'm going to bring up someone. I don't know who requested, but somebody is going to come up. And then I'm going to go back and read your questions because we've only got 9 minutes until I have to head over and talk business with you guys over on the other platform. So let me go ahead and bring up Mel, and we'll chat for just a minute. And then I am going to answer your questions because I know that you guys are just coming in. Hey, girl.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
What are we chatting about today?
Well, I just saw you were wanting to go live, so I decided I'd try it.
Nice. Well, we've got like 10, 9, 8. Oh, 8. It just switched. 8 minutes until I get off here. So let's chat for like 1, 2. Then I got to read through some of those questions people were dropping through. So how's everything going?
Well, I'm off work on Monday, so I have a long weekend.
Nice. Oh, that's exciting. That means more Webtoon time, right?
If any of my faves come up, Midnight Poppyland updates today, so
exciting, right? I was just chatting with Logan weekend. We might have some things in the works. I'm just saying. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. You guys know she's got an upcoming newsletter episode. It was actually supposed to be this newsletter, but she had a time thing come up. So we're actually bumping it by a few weeks, and we got a great person to jump in for this weekend. I saw the wallpaper that actually we're going to release that later tonight. Not release it, but release the promo for it so you know what we're talking about. It's so pretty. I'm excited for it. It's going to be good. I got all the information this morning, so I actually haven't read through the interview yet, but I'm gonna. It's fun.
That's cool.
I know. I'm excited. Are you liking the newsletter?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun because we do like the interviews and we hang out with people, and we've got character interviews. If you guys did not see last week, we did a Blood Inc. Interview, but interviewed one of Loopy's characters, Maya, and Maya got to answer the character. So fun.
Okay, I haven't read that one yet.
Oh, it's fun. It is fun. You gotta go check it out. It came out last Saturday, and then this Saturday we got a brand new one with a surprise guest, which we're going to be announcing later on this afternoon. So make sure you guys are paying attention to the Instagram page because that really helps us out and helps you out to make sure you're signed up for those things so that you get all the fun freebies. And I got some big news on the newsletter next week because I'm just pulling Toon Ladies apart and reassembling it. I'm very excited for this because I have big plans, but I'm shredding the Discord. We're gonna like reposition the talk show a little bit, and we're going to reposition the newsletter a little bit because I have plans, and I've also got some new author friends. So I'm just saying things are coming.
Go for it.
Yeah. All right, I gotta answer the rest of these questions, but I appreciate you hopping on with me. Thank you for always coming on and chatting. I will talk to you again soon, friend.
See ya.
Bye. All right, friend. I'm going to go ahead. I am going to scroll up real fast and get these questions answered. So let me go ahead. I know there were so many that came in. Okay. Scrolling. I answered that one. Since you are a writer, but you also keep up with Webtoon, have you ever thought about partnering with artists to create a Webtoon? Yeah. I've considered it. I would have to find an artist that I really, really trust, whose style I really like, who I know for sure, like 100% would do the work, which that's like the ultimate hang up for me. I can't work with somebody who is not going to do the work. So like contracts are involved, like work ethics have to be checked out. We got to make sure work level is consistent. But yeah, I would consider it. And so that's all I got on that one. I've got a lot of best-selling, like internationally best-selling books that I would consider. I'm not an artist yet. I'm working on learning how to draw my own characters. I'm tired of waiting for artists to do them for me. But yeah, there's some information over on our website where we are pairing up award-winning and best-selling authors with artists over on the website. If you want to check that out, you can. Talking about our glasses there. And talking about webtoons and spoiler alerts, and I'm just scrolling through because we've got 4 minutes. Keep those questions coming in, like hit me with all the good questions. And then I really want you guys to come over to KM Robinson Social because I need some company over there as we are I'm talking business stuff and how to grow your platform. We can talk about how to grow your Instagram account so some of these Webtoon authors will notice you a little bit more. Oh, you're under 18 years old, but you want to come on with me. Hit me up for a parental consent form and come on air with me next week. I'm just saying. Yeah, we're gonna start a movement to to get Toon Ladies to where we need to be so that I can actually do more work for Toon Ladies and not have to abandon you guys, which would be bad. Super easy to watch the videos. Yes, yes, yes. Save Toon Ladies. Literally gonna leave a playlist on while I plant my garden. Yes, 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 yes. That is the way to do it. If you have more than one account, you can do it from more than one account. I'm just saying, it works. Talk about Staniel. You want to do a Webtoon with one of your oh, if I was going to do it with one of my books. Whew. I feel like I've had this discussion with people before, like artists, like way before Toon Ladies was a thing, and I'm like, which one did we settle on? I feel like Jaded would be a very, very good one. It's a dystopian tale where a girl is forced to marry the son of their enemy, the commander. Her father started a rebellion when she was a child. It was discovered, and in retribution, she is forced to marry the commander's son. They're going to accept her into the family, make everyone believe that they love her, and then murder her and make it look like an accident to get back at her dad for the rebellion. And her only hope is to convince her new husband to fall in love with her, which gets real interesting. And that is the one that my fans started an emotional support group for. So there's that one. I also have Goldilocks as an assassin. I've got Cinderella as an assassin. I've got the true story of Hansel and Gretel's witch. She was actually Hansel's girlfriend and took the fall when the assassination plot against the Mad King failed. I have Jack Frost versus an out-of-control weather machine in a dystopian setting. Only he can save them. I've got the Siren Wars saga, which is mermaids versus sirens versus humans in the ultimate war. We've got Virtually Sleeping Beauty, where she's locked inside of a video game and can't wake up in the real world. We've got Along Came a Spider, which is Little Miss Muffet and Spider as computer hackers. I'm like, how many? Oh, Steampunk Aladdin. Whew, that'd be a fun one. Can you imagine Steampunk Aladdin? That is, enemies to lovers. It's fun. Little Red Riding Hood is a circus aerialist. That one's fun. I'm just like, Mulan Dragon Shifter. So like, if, and this is something you guys are going to get, if Sub-Zero and My Dear Cold-Blooded King had a love child that was blessed by a retelling's fairy godmother, it would be Mulan Dragon Shifter. I'm just saying. There's my Goose Girl and the Artificial, where she has an artificially intelligent handmaiden who steals her identity, and she has to kind of save everyone and pretend to be an artificially intelligent being because the whole thing there. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something or some things. My books are not all in the same place on my shelves, and so I'm just like, I don't know. Oh, The Sinking. So I have a dark, twisted retelling of The Little Mermaid, where a human is tricked into the ocean, and she gets a tail and has to fight to get her legs back in the sea, which wants to silence her, but not for the reason you think. So I'm just saying, there's tons of them. I'm not an artist, so that is what it is. But if any of those sounded good to you, 5 of those are free right now on all the major platforms. You can go look me up, KM Robinson, over on all those social medias. Always missing me yelling about Age Matters. I know! You missed all the fun, babe. Showed up late to the party, and the party is ending because I have to go start another party. So, okay. Let's wrap this baby up. I appreciate all of you coming here. I want you to come join me on Instagram. We are going over to @KM Robinson Social on Instagram, and I will be answering your questions on social media marketing, how to grow your Instagram platform, how to grow your YouTube channel. We're going to be talking about how to grow your business so that Webtoon authors notice you, or sell more products if you are someone who is an entrepreneur. We're talking about all the good things. You guys know I am a professional social media strategist. I've been on NBC National. We've been over to CBS News National, Writers Weekly, Business News Daily. I've been at New York Comic Con, PennCon, St. Louis, PennCon Charleston, MagicCon, LiveCon. Like, I teach courses and webinars and like all the big things. Facebook has interviewed me because of my innovative work in the field. So I'm answering your questions for the next 20-ish minutes over on Cam KM Robinson Social. So it's KMROBINSON, like Meet the Robinsons or Swiss Family Robinson Social on Instagram. KM Robinson Social on Instagram. I would love for you guys to come join me. I'm going to be over there for like 20 minutes. I'm going to pop on. I'm popping off here and over there right now. So I will see you guys over there. Come join me for all the fun and come hang out next week for another Ask Me Anything hangout where you can come on air with me for an hour, decide what we're going to be talking about, and have all the fun here with us on our Toon Ladies Instagram page. Thanks for joining me, friends. I will see you guys over on the social media marketing account where we're talking business, social media, and how you can get noticed by your favorite Webtoon authors. I will see you there. Until then, have a great day and stay inspired. Bye, friends.